Hey Believers, this is SuperZombieBBQ, and today it is WrestleMania 34 Fusion Day. I do have my own thoughts about the fusions, but we're not going to talk about that in this video. However, we are going to talk about not only some big news about WWE 2K19, but we're also going to talk about some WWE SuperCard news as well, and the WrestleMania 34 Fusions, the brand new ones that have just appeared in the game. Some very interesting choices, including one reveal of one of the cards that will be popping out of your fusion chambers in the next 6 days, which I'm ludicrously excited about. We're going to start our first one today, which I'm really excited about. Plus, we have also got some really awesome undercards. The event is a first for this type of card as well, because it's going to be the first ever heroic pro of this kind of card, so I'm looking forward to it. Obviously, I'm still praying to the gods for a pro female, but this is a godsend. We're going to talk more about what's in this event in just a moment. But if you like what you see in this upload, whilst I'm praying to the gods for a pro female, I want you to smash the like button as hard as you possibly can. In fact, I'm praying for you to smash the like button as hard as you possibly can. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel whilst you're there, the big red button, and turn notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. Today's event, or tomorrow's event, well, by the time this goes up to today's event, is for Nia Jax. And a lot of people are going to be very, very happy about this event, because not only do we have a very, very powerful monster female, so the guys in the lower tiers are going to be very happy with that. You've got Samoa Joe, one of the best Titan cards. The Rock, who is the second best. We had the 6th or 7th best in Finn Balor as a team event. Now we've got The Rock. I wonder, maybe we'll have our first female undercard for this, because honestly, I'm going to say this now, we've never had it before. It'd be nice to have it change. We've got ourselves finally a heroic pro female. Yes, Nia Jax will be able to go heroic, which is brilliant, and is going to mean that we're probably going to have an LMS female at some point, or last woman standing female at some point in this tier, which is great. Anyway, The Rock, it's a pro for you, or if it's a single for me. If any of the cards are pro for you, alternatively, you're just happy to get some of the rewards. Nice switch out for Big Cass to Enzo Amore, by the way, like WWE SuperCard style. Then let us know in the comments section below. I cannot wait to get this event started. I want my first pro female, even though I cannot pro this card until I have 4 pro females because of last man standing. So I'm going to have to wait potentially with this one. I can't wait to get it, though. I've got another week to potentially get myself 4 pro or another 3 pros. I've got Carmella. I'm building myself up on Money in the Bank as well now, which is awesome. I've already started playing some games. And on top of that, yeah, I just need to get some luck in King of the Rings or luck off the board. Sierra's Nia Jax. If you're happy about that, or you're happy about any of the undercards, let us know in the comments section below. We've also got a Titan Fusions again, and we're going to start our first ever WrestleMania 34 Fusion. So let's start off by getting ourselves our Titan Fusion. We're going to have a look through the catalogue of some of the new fusions as well. Let's see what we get. I would like to get myself a page from this. I don't really want a pro, because it'll kind of make me feel like just anything that I don't have already would be nice. I've already got Kane and Undertaker and Triple H, so it'd be nice if I got myself something that I didn't already have. Let's claim those rewards. Let's get ourselves our final for a while Titan Fusion. Let's go. John Cena. Nice. I like it, because he's, well, technically I should be saying, because it's an old joke. John Cena was our Titan, and I really like this image. Although it would be absolutely ludicrous and stupid of me to get rid of that card, because it does have one of the most beautiful images. If you guys ever played Season 1 of WWE SuperCard, there was an incredible image that was released for a PCC event, a People's Champion event, the old version of Last Man Standing. And that just looks absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, baby. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Kane instead, because I don't need it anymore. I don't need that Kane anymore. So we're going to go to the Fusion Chamber, and now we're going to check out some of these WrestleMania 34 Fusions. These are, my predictions were correct about the females, but I was really surprised by some of the people who are in these WrestleMania 34 Fusions. We've already seen one of those, which is Lince Dorado. He has been included. If you don't know who he is from 205 Live. There's a couple of 205 and NXT debuts here, some long awaited returns as well, and the cards look absolutely beautiful. They've got like a firework effect going off, which is really cool. So what we're going to do is go look at the different cards. First, we've got Buddy Murphy. I really want to see this card. I don't agree with the stats though. I don't think he should be power toughness. I think he's more of a power speed card. But maybe, you know, it'd be nice to see his image. If it's one of his newer images, I'll be very, very, very happy. And then we've got Tony Nese. He, the premier athlete of 205 Live. I actually really like this guy. I really like this guy. And he's a power of speed, which is what you would expect off of him. He's a very big built guy. And if you don't watch 205 Live, you're really doing yourself out of some amazing stuff, by the way. I'm liking the... And I thought those are fireworks. They're actually like Day of the Dead kind of skulls flying off. That's really cool. I hope that the pro image looks like Bourbon Street. I really hope it does. Lince Dorado, you've already seen the image for this one. Speed and charisma, not unexpected. And he's part of the Lucha House Party. Otis Dozovic. Now these guys, Tucker Knight and Otis Dozovic, are awesome. They are from NXT. And they are just so funny to watch. They're little skits where they're backstage. They talk about eating all the time. They talk about doing crazy weights all the time. And their matches are actually genuinely quite good. However, they are kind of jobbers, I'd say. Although I think Otis, Dozovic's stats, actually I like. Because his power, toughness, and charisma... His charisma is not too much lower than his toughness. That's good. That's really good. I don't think any of them particularly stand out in terms of stats. I'm just looking at some of these now. See if any of them really stand out. And then you got Tucker Knight. Again, a big guy. He is actually power and speed. That's actually really interesting. Then we're going to move on to Billy Kay. If you've got any of these, by the way, just say you sped one up or you get one, let us know in the comments. And then send me a picture on Twitter so we can share those. Billy Kay and Peyton Royce, the Iconics. The iconic duo. We know what Peyton Royce looks like. We don't know what Billy Kay looks like just yet. I might have got that the wrong way around. I genuinely can barely tell the difference between the two. And we're going to start our first one. I personally, my first one, obviously I would love to see a female. Because there might be a female pro very soon. However, Buddy Murphy, if it's a new picture of Buddy Murphy, I really want to see it. And this is going to be, he's like a kind of closet favorite of mine, especially on the new kind of refreshed version of 205 Live. He had a match with Mustafa Ali, and it was just unreal. Absolutely unreal. I haven't seen this week's 205 Live, but it was just unreal. So let's go and see if we can... We've got so many cards we can actually train away here. Let's just use all of these monsters. There we go. So we've got ourselves our first WrestleMania 34. I'm going to go out there and predict that I will get Otis Dozovic. I want to get Buddy Murphy or one of the Iconics. I'm going to say I'll get Otis Dozovic. Let me know what your predictions are, and I'll pick someone at random. I don't know. I don't know. I'll send something to them. Yeah, you just got to like, comment, and... yeah, all that kind of good stuff. But comment what you think it is, and I'll pick the person at random who guesses it right. So there goes Kane. The Big Red Machine has done a Big Red bye-bye. Because Carmella, Xavier Woods, Kevin Owens, Jimmy Uso, and Rich Swann, they can't handle this. It's activated WrestleMania 34 Fusion on the go. 6 days, 17,000 credits. No thank you very much. I will just sit back and wait for one of these awesome looking cards to come out. If you do want to know my true feelings about the WrestleMania 34 Fusions and what they could potentially mean based on the history of WWE SuperCard, then you do definitely want to be checking out the video which is just down here. Why? Because it does talk about potential of a brand new tier coming in, which obviously it's something that happens when a Fusion Chamber is updated. And it's also something that they have been not I would say criticized before for, but I'll let you watch the video anyway. I'm going to link it up here and in the description and comment section below. Go check it out. And remember to let me know what you got in your fusions, if you sped up your fusions. I had about 12 hours left on mine, so I just sped mine up, got mine done for the Titans. I'm surprised they didn't drop or automatically finish the fusions personally. So I think they should do that every time a new set of fusions come out, but that's just me. I do think also some of these should be reduced, like the Hardens Elites, Ultimates, WrestleManias. At this point in the game, they're completely useless. These should be completely reduced down. Start SummerSlam on like a 1 day, then Beast with 2 days, Monster with like 3.5 days, and Time with 4 days, and then have like a maximum WrestleMania you should have is 5 days. It's going to take so long to even get a pro with these, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to say I like the card choices. I'm a big fan of them. I know a lot of people are going to be like, who the hell is this guy? But like, we know The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins. We want those guys. Trust me, these guys are awesome. Either young talent or up-and-coming talent, especially Murphy. He's great. And the Iconics are doing a great job of SmackDown Live at the moment. So that's going to be it from me. We've got ourselves a brand new fusion in the chamber, ready to go. We've had some big WWE... Oh, I forgot to mention about the big 2K19 news and WWE 2K or SuperCard news. I want to say 2K SuperCard, but that's what they refer to it as. So this was a big financial call about Q4, which is the end of last year. Without boring you all to death, it's how much money they made and how many downloads they got. SuperCard is up by 20%. Based on previous quarters as well, which is obviously a big plus. On top of that, I think it's based on previous year's performance as well, so it's done really well for season 4. On top of that, it's seen an increasing amount of downloads, up to 17 million now. That's based on what was reported last night. And WWE 2K19 has been confirmed. It's gonna happen. Not that we didn't know it was gonna happen anyway, but we knew it was gonna happen, and they have confirmed that WWE SuperCard will be updated going into the end of the year, which pretty much guarantees that Season 5 stroke whatever it's going to be is going to be a thing. It's going to happen. We knew that anyway. The game's doing too well for any kind of problems like that. And it's nice to see that SuperCard is leading the way. There wasn't really much talk about WWE 2K as in 2K18, unless I missed anything. So it's nice to see that SuperCard is really at the top based on... Now, I think we should give ourselves a pat on the back for that though as well. We religiously play the game. I personally, I think it's a real big positive that we can say that SuperCard is leading the way when it comes to the WWE games. But it's good to know that 2K19 is coming out. Maybe this one will be the one that really hits off for 2K. I personally like 2K18. I wasn't a big fan of 17 or 16 or 15 for that matter, although some of the showcase bits were good. It's nice to see they've confirmed it early, get the news out the door, get some releases out, new info out, and hopefully we can see some awesome stuff from them very soon. But it's nice to know that everything is going well on the WWE side for 2K, and we're going to have a brand new season or brand new version of SuperCard, and brand new updates, new cards, everything. It's all good in the hood. Anyway, until next time, I've been SuperZombieBBQ, and you have been awesome. Remember to like this video if you enjoy what you see, and also, I pray to you. 1 like equals 1 bit of luck for JB to get an extra female pro. Please. I don't want to hold on all of these cards. And don't forget whilst you're there to subscribe to the channel, and make sure to turn your notifications on whilst you're there so you don't miss a single video. One last thing. That is 2.